and welcome to KUDOS Latte show. And the time here is to know about our great guest, great journey, and very inspiring, lovely, motivational journey that is going to inspire millions today. And if you want to know who is our great guest today, because she is an amazing personality and she is so personality. So I mean, there is nothing to say. So let's watch her video. Here is my lovely guest, Carolina. Welcome to our show. It's been a great privilege and honor for me to host you today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me and being a part of this inspirational project. I love it.
Well, Carolina, already people are so excited and they are messaging me when the show will start. And friends, family, relatives, I don't know from where, which part of the world they are messaging. So they are so excited, and so do I. So, Carolina, without any delay, without any pause, we are so excited to know who is actually Carolina Stukenburg. So, I pass my ball in your court. Kindly enlighten the world with your great, inspiring, so motivating life journey.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. So, right, I'm Carolina Stukenberg. I've had an amazing and interesting life. I used to sail around the world. I became a yacht chef and worked with the rich and the famous. And that really led me to get into health and gut health and food. Food is nutrition, food is medicine. And in that journey, because I had suffered so much in my life, so much stress, so much trauma, so many things that went down, it affected my gut, it affected my mind, it affected my ability to be happy in my life. And so it was this long journey of finding a real solution. And it was only in my late 30s that everything came together. And I finally became a very high qualified gut health coach, but also a Creatrix transformologist. Because in that journey, when I was doing my healing and then trying to help other women, there was this missing key. We as humans are not built as separate, different parts of a body. Our mind, our emotions are connected to the rest of us, especially for us women. We're 25% more head, heart, gut connection than men. Our emotions drive the way we think, the way we engage. And when I came across this methodology, not only did I get the most profound healing of my life that still lasted me to this day, but I saw the physical impact that that had on me. And I knew immediately I needed to apply this with my clients. And in fact, it's become the center of my business. It's the center of my passion, is giving women this chance to truly transform from the inside, heal everything, and take their life back with confidence, resilience, emotional intelligence, and high self-worth. And it has just been such an incredible journey. There's so much more to it. I mean, if you explore my profile and all of my websites and articles, you can see a lot more about that.
Wow. So this is called crisp but solid, inspiring life journey. So Carolina, I'm really happy to know what a wonderful woman you are, full of inspiration, full of enthusiasm. And that says, Carolina, go forward and move on. So this is so brilliant and amazing and so inspiring life journey of Carolina. But Carolina, if I am not wrong, I am sure that this strong personality whom I am hosting today had seen n number of challenges. I mean, challenges, hurdles, some says problems, some says challenges. And behind every challenge, there is a hidden opportunity. So, Carolina, in your life, what sort of challenges as a strong woman you have faced? And the most important thing, how did you overcome those challenges?
Right. It's such a profound question. Growing up as a woman during that time, we were definitely told how to be, how to behave, that we were expected socially to behave in a certain way. And having grown up in South Africa, it's a rife country. It has a lot of violence in it. And I was subjected to a lot of a lot of mistreatment and abuse and violence in that country, unfortunately. And not only outside of my family environment, but within my family environment as well, experiencing gaslighting and narcissism, which then bled into the rest of my life, then picking the wrong kind of people and always playing small. And through all of that trauma, all of that struggles and obstacles, yes, I gained a lot of wisdom. Yes, I gained my strong personality, my ability to override anything that came my way. But it was taxing me stress-wise, physically, mentally, and emotionally and spiritually. And, you think, what doesn't break you makes you stronger. And I think that there's a lot of truth to that. But sometimes we can be so broken that it feels like we're done. And I got to that point with my ex-husband. We'd been together for many, many years. And it came to light that he'd been lying to me for years and manipulating, gaslighting me. And he left me bankrupted in a foreign country with no money, and then ran off and got another woman pregnant, acted like I never even existed. And that was like the camel that broke my back, the accumulation of everything. And I reached rock bottom. I was having a nervous breakdown. I lived in constant anxiety and panic attacks, that inability to focus. And it was through all of that that I also understood what other people were going through. I think through adversity, we really expand our empathy when we see other people suffer. And it's so part of our natural instinct as women to care and to nurture and to want to help. And actually, that was what was causing me problems, is that I wanted to people please. I wanted to save everybody else. I wanted to help because I'd lived through so much. And I couldn't see at the time that that was doing me more damage than good. Because if I wasn't in a good place, how can you help somebody else? If you don't love yourself, how can somebody else love you? And that set me off on this journey of becoming a Creatrix transformologist. And it's just been life-changing ever since. And I always used to think, gosh, learning and growing and becoming better and wiser needs to take years of effort and deep, profound thinking and understanding why. And I tried all the things. I tried therapy, I tried NLP, I tried even medicines in Mexico like ayahuasca. I really explored expansively around the world every type of methodology to find an answer. And what I found was that nothing really worked on me. And I thought I was so broken. But actually, I realized it was the system that was broken. We are depending on a system that for hundreds of years was designed by men through their perspective. And now that women are more free and liberated than we ever have been before, we are creating systems that work for us so much better. And that's where Creatrix came along. It was designed with the biological considerations of how we are so different. And when I gave it a shot, I was only halfway through the program. It was like the biggest spiritual awakening in me, and this profound transformation in the way that I engage with life and being able to set these healthy boundaries and also be able to forgive in a way with deep love to all of those people that might have hurt me or caused me so much trauma in my life, because I can see that they also come from their own pain, and it was more poison to me to carry that anger. It was so much better to forgive, but it's easier said than done. I know if anybody's out there listening, forgiving when somebody has really hurt you is hard. It's not that simple to forgive and forget. So I found that way, and I haven't been able to look back in the same way. I've just completely come out and now shine my bright light, and now I get to change other women's lives in the same way, and it's just become the
Awesome.
most beautiful career and job and passion that I do and love.
Awesome. This is great, Carolina. And yes, I love this line. When you go undergo any sort of pain, then only you can understand anybody's pain, right? So this is very true. And whatever happens in your life, there is some motive hidden behind that. So always welcome your circumstances, just like a great opportunity, the way you behaved and the way you took those challenges and you moved on. And the most important thing the world is going to love about you, Carolina, that you had never ever given up on your dreams and you just moved on. No matter how many problems came in your life, you encountered with n number of hurdles, but like a roller coaster, you were moving on. So this is really fabulous and this is really amazing, Carolina. And I must say, that all the feminine leaders who are watching us live or who are going to watch this video later on, they are going to get a lot of inspiration from your life, and you are going to be a supermodel in front of thousands and millions of women today. So a great applause for you, and I'm so charged. And I don't need a sip of coffee now because you have charged me, Carolina. Awesome. This is really brilliant. So this was the life journey of Carolina with my latte, and on this great show with my wonderful guest, Carolina. Carolina, I would love to know that I have seen your incredible work on social media, especially on LinkedIn, because there only I'm connected over there. But in your real life, what you are exactly doing in your career and what sort of job you're performing and how people can connect with you and can leverage from your great work. So this is the time to talk about your deeds, your passion, and your wonderful work.
Absolutely. Right. So in my journey, like I mentioned, I was a chef and then food became medicine. And then that turned into a gut discovery and I became a gut health coach specialist. And through that journey, working with women whose hormones were dysregulated, we looked at what were we doing with our bodies. And that really led me to this place that with women, it's not just what we're physically experiencing, but also the stress, the emotions. And sometimes we really get stuck in a negative loop. And so that's when I realized I needed this other modality. And when I did it for myself and saw the impact, I then started using it on clients. And what I noticed, those women that got stuck, that they knew what they had to eat, they knew what they had to do, they knew all the things, but they weren't able to take that action. And I was like, right, this has to do with self-love. This has to do with self-worthiness. If we believe in ourselves, have that hope to take on the challenges, irrespective of what we face, from a place of radical self-love, we take action. We become healthier. We do what's best for ourselves because we honor our body and our emotions and our soul. And so I started testing this on women, and the results were incredible. So incredible that instead of starting with the gut coaching, I now start with the emotional work first. Because when that shifts on such a deep level, the stress level goes down immensely. They have the emotional resilience to be able to take the steps forward no matter what obstacles they were faced, and they don't have to beat themselves up in the process. And it was so much easier for them to get healthy with their gut. So that's where I started Prime Integrative Nutrition. So if you want to find my website, primeintegrativenutrition.com, you can sign up for my newsletter, be in touch there. I talk about all different types of things. I don't just talk about food. I talk about gut health. I talk about stress. I talk about rest. I talk about emotions. I talk about traumas. And through that, sharing with my women's only community, how can we take steps and actions in the right direction? Some of them are great tips, tidbits, and ideas, but really, I'm there for those women who are so fed up of being stuck in the pain of staying the same is worse than the pain of change. And when we get to that point where we're so convinced we need something else, like I got to that point, that's where I'm at. I'm here to help those women who are ready to get past all the stress, all the trauma, all the past baggage, let it go once and for all, and take back control of their body, their heart, their authenticity, and radiate that with confidence. It is so magical when I see those women come out and shine their bright light. They have a ripple effect on the rest of the world. And that's what really makes it so incredibly satisfying for me, is seeing that just by helping one woman, it affects all her family, all her friends, all the people that she works with. And that ripple effect is changing the world from the inside out, one woman at a time. I love it so, so much.
Wow, this is so phenomenal and incredible work, Karina, which you are doing. And I love this that you are not only changing a woman, rather you are changing an entire family, because when a woman is happy, then only she can take care of her children, her husband, and her in-laws. And loving yourself, I mean, the world thinks that loving yourself, some people think loving yourself is just like a selfishness. So let me tell you, the world, if you can't love yourself, you can't love others. So your first and prime importance, prime responsibility is to take care of your own soul. If your own soul is crying, do you think you can take care of other souls? And that's what Carolina is doing in a in a pious deed she's doing, and she's doing a great, fantastic work in improving, in transforming millions. And that says, smile, take care of yourself, empathize with others, and do a lot of wonderful things, and love what you do and do what you love. So that's the amazing work, Carolina. And here I would love to draw the attention of global leaders, global feminine leaders, all women. Kindly connect with Carolina, and I'm sure after connecting with her, when you will undergo her coaching or sort of any, stalking or any consultation, you are going to transform yourself into the best version of your life, and a new personality will get sculptured. So, Carolina, hats off to you. Well, I don't have any hats, but still, hats off to you for your great vibes. Really, really great, awesome work. All right, great global leaders and my global audience, thank you so much for showering your blessings in the form of lovely comments. And if I will start reading, I think I'll be delayed in my show, and I'll be delayed in asking questions with Carolina. So let's move on with the latte. And Carolina, this is the time when we talk about us from your side. So, what's your opinion about KUDOS Latte? So, anything straight from your heart.
Honestly, the fact that you're picking up all these amazing stories to inspire people that miracles are possible is such a strong message of hope. And it's something that we all need. And I don't think there's enough of that in the world, because we all get overstimulated with social media and TV and all the stuff that's going on in the news. And we forget that when we share this message of hope, that miracles are possible, that change is possible, that anything is possible if you put your mind to it and you listen to that little inner voice that says, hang on, you'll find the way, just keep looking, keep searching. That is an incredible message you're bringing. And so by sharing and uniting all these beautiful people together, I know without a doubt you are impacting so many lives as well. And so I really honor and celebrate that for KUDOS Latte Show. What an amazing thing to step up and do.
Wow, such golden words really elevate us and motivate us. So thank you so much, Carolina, for these wonderful words. And yes, this is the time when we are working together to raise everyone in their life, to uplift everyone, and most important, we women have to uplift each other. We women, no matter which part of the country you belong, but still you have to support each other. You have to be the backbone, a very strong support for all the women. So let's share our miracles, let's share our story, and most importantly, let's inspire, let's motivate our sisters who still needs a lot of motivation, a lot of confidence. They do have dreams, but they don't have wings to fly. So let give them wings and give them hope and help them in coming out of the despair. So what Carolina is doing, that's amazing. So great one. And going on with this lovely show with my latte, Carolina, this is the time your all answers were really fabulous. But still, the world wants a powerful message from Carolina. Carolina, yeah.
I would like to say to specifically all the women out there, when you were born, when you were a little girl and you really connected, your head, heart, and gut was so aligned that everything just made sense, even though you didn't understand the world. That beautiful way of being is inside of all of us, and you can reconnect with that. And to be able to do that as a growing woman or as an adult woman is the biggest gift that you can give to the world around you, to your kids, to your future kids, to your friends, to your family, to anyone that you come across. And it is so valuable that you shine your light. It is so valuable that you come and you be and blossom into the whole person you were meant to be. You know, the creator, however you want to believe it, the creator that made you really made you perfect from the beginning. There's nothing wrong with you. You know, you're not crazy. You're not alone. You're in a world. There is a way. Have faith, have hope, believe in yourself, and love yourself up the most. It's not a selfish thing at all. In fact, the more that we love ourselves, the brighter we shine, the more other people get inspired, the bigger our smile is, the more we infect other people with smiles. Do you see the power that you can have inside of you? And if you believe that, do something about it. Reach out to me or reach out to any of the other wonderful hosts that KUDOS Latte show is having on their show, and take a stance, take an act, and believe in yourself and your worth in this world.
That's awesome, Carolina. And what a powerful message you have delivered to the world today. Yes, and that's so amazing. So the world will always remember you, and they would love to watch this replay again and again, again and again, until they fill with lots of power, lots of energy, and most importantly, lots of enthusiasm, which Carolina is having. And I must say, she's a great personality with a lot of positivity. That what world requires today. So thank you so much for coming to our show, and it was really fabulous. And trust me, Carolina, I enjoyed every moment of this show. So once again, much gratitude.
Absolutely. It's been an absolute honor to share this wonderful miracle sharing experience with you. It's been amazing. I love your energy. I love the work you're doing. So keep at it. And everyone out there, keep following. I'm sure there's so much more exciting stuff coming up. So enjoy and have a beautiful rest of your day wherever you all might be.
Well, thank you so much. And how can I forget my global lovely audience who always love us, support us. So keep doing that. Till then, stay happy, heal and hearty, and bye-bye for now.